You can back them up.
Okay, and you know, subhanAllah, I know we want to wrap this up and whatnot, Sheikh Yassine. Like so it goes back to like you were saying, Sheikh Sharif, about the land, the type of land. I'm like just totally blank with anything, the reality of homesteading. And you know, like you said, you know, you've been over here, you know how it is and whatnot.
Okay.
And my kids are a little older and stuff like that. So now what you know how what should I look for if I ever came back? Where would I go? What what are you looking at? What is there a prospect of a certain plot of land? Where you know, is everybody for themselves? How's it going to do? How's it going? What's going on?
Okay. So I know the Brothers Project, like you said earlier, they're looking from Pennsylvania down to North Carolina, correct?
Yes,
Right.
that's right.
So that's a good area, with regards to temperature, rainfall, closeness to cities. I never discussed this with you, but an important thing is if you're going to have, say, any type of agricultural business, how close do you want to be to a city if you plan on selling products to the local community? Also, are there businesses, colleges, health food stores there? Is that place saturated already? Will you not make a difference, or will you make a difference? Uh, when I came out here, I figured, okay, I'm gonna have my cows and I'm gonna milk and I'm gonna sell milk to the local population. And in the beginning, I gave a half a gallon of milk for free to people to try to, entice them. And I couldn't believe what happened. So many people said they don't drink milk. And
Mm.
I was like, no, no, it's free. And they were like, no, I don't drink milk. And I was just like in shock because I didn't do enough research. So
Right.
research is key. Make
That's right.
sure that whatever you're going to produce is going to be in demand.
Gotcha.
And if it's not in demand, you might need something else. Also, produce things that if they don't sell, you need them. So don't grow something that's so exotic that it's going to make a lot of money, but if there's no, demand for it, you're stuck with, something that you're not going to eat. Uh, and I will add these and I'll send it so you can see it. So some of the books, okay, that I've researched say you can farm, okay. So Joe Salatin is well known for his family. They took the worst land in Virginia and like transformed it into being like the premier agricultural spot in the U.S. He got international people coming to learn his methodology. So that's one thing. So you need to have a good library, but before you buy stuff, check online, PDFs. You can get a lot of stuff for free.
Right.
Uh, we need to get back to who we are. Okay. So an Islamic book. Okay. And
Hmm.
this is going to talk about, different building techniques and how the Muslims were at the forefront of sustainability. And
Yes.
it's short and it's for little kids, but alhamdulillah, it's going to show you like the history of how did the Muslims like have ice during the Crusades, drinking ice water in the desert. How could they make ice cream? Like how? And you're going to see the technology and some of that stuff is spoken about in this book. Uh, Another one, this is a newer one, urban gardening. Okay. So there's this guy. People think, oh, I'm living in the city. How can I be a farmer? How can I have a garden? Small spaces, they're going to break down all kinds of stuff for you here. Uh, Another book I got, this is a really nice one. Okay. So the self-sufficient life and how to
Right.
live it.
Yes.
They're going to break it down. And he's going to give you an example of a 5 acre homestead, a 10 acre homestead, 20 acre, and how to design it. So there's, I have a ton of books. There's a lot of resources.